Hello, everyone. I'm making this video partly as something for the folks in the current Expand Your World class, which the theme this month is on the primacy of hearing. But if you're not in the class, you might enjoy this anyway. And basically, it relates to how we can tune in to any environment that we're in through sound. And it's very simple. It's just learning to notice that there is one central tone in any environment that you're in. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that if you listen to the sound around you and you can't find the tone, or if you do it and I do it and we come up with different tones, like one of us is right and one of us is wrong. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about if you pay attention, there is a tone which for you is going to feel like the central tone, as if the sound you're hearing right now was some piece of music and it was organized around a particular tone, like when a composer writes a piece of music in the key of F sharp or something like that. But I want to make it super easy for you. And I just had an idea because, as you can see, nicely shaved, right? I just was shaving. And I have this electric razor. And so even if you're not sure what the tone is in your environment, if, like me, you ever shave or you have an electric toothbrush or you're in the kitchen and you're working with the blender, as soon as you use one of these kinds of appliances, the tone becomes instantly available. So you can hear the tone, right? And so the basic practice, well, let me just show you what I was doing while I was shaving. Let's cut to the chase. You can harmonize with your environment, especially when the tone is really obvious. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to sing the same tone, and then I'm going to have a little fun and I'm going to sing some other tones. But just this is something you'd do while you're shaving if you're someone who uses an electric razor, or like I say, when you're in the kitchen with a blender, whatever it is. Ran out of breath. But you can play along. So I'm sitting there shaving, and then shaving, the sound's actually changing. Okay, so you get the idea. And I turned the razor off now, but actually my voice feels more resonant. And maybe you can hear a change in my voice a little bit since the beginning of the video, because I was singing on a frequency that was already vibrating in the air. If you listen to Indian music, right, they constantly have this dun, this drone. There's someone who's probably their whole job in the ensemble is just to lay out this one note. Someone is like just stroking the same strings of an instrument over and over, and then the singer is doing all this other stuff. And anyway, not just Indian music, all kinds of forms of music. Chant works this way often. It's just da 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 da, like one note, right? But then as soon as you have more than one voice, people can use that central tone. And the point here is that every environment has that. Now, it's really obvious if you have a loud tone, but even if you don't, if I'm quiet for a moment, well, the most obvious tone is in my kitchen right now, the dishwasher is running. So again, there's an appliance, but it's not as loud because it's back over in the other room, but I can listen to it. Yeah, it just ended some little cycle. It got quiet, but so then I heard the cars out on the street. But, oh, there's the dishwasher again. Do That's the tone it's on. For me, that's the tone that I hear as the central tone. I don't know if you can hear my dishwasher, probably not. But this is a practice that you can do anytime, anywhere, but take advantage of those moments where you have a very obvious tone, like electric razor, like the blender. I'm sure you can think of plenty of other examples. And if you're in the Expand Your World class right now, class number 2, where we're going to be looking at how to balance internal, we'll call it mental sound, with the actual sound in the outside environment, we will play with this process a little bit of being able to tune into a central tone. Because what often happens is that we're thinking. We're thinking in words, and those words are actually so loud in our head that we stop noticing things like a central tone. You have to quiet down to listen to a central tone. So there's, I think, a very practical reason why this is a valuable practice for you, not just, hey, cool, I can sing with my I can sing with my blender. Although, you know, you might just enjoy it on that level too. It's nice to have a little more music in our lives. All right, everyone. Look forward to seeing you in class, and take care.